This is a test.
Logic! Alright, looks like I am indeed live. Everyone, races full go already. We are pretty much almost in go mode, but I'm still hopping for comms. So, just a few more things. WJG, I'm not getting a race feed on Discord. I can come from the Twitch stream, but it will be a bit delayed. Okay, I'm gonna pull up the stream for now. Hey everyone! It's the weekly ladder race. Okay, that was a noise that should tell me I got a feed. There it is. Wonderful. Hey, welcome again to the weekly ladder race on Speedrunners Arena, presented to you by the organizer Reem Arcturus, the restreamer WJG, and a couple of nines after that. I'm OK Beamer, and I'm blurping over this, so you know even more what's going on than you already do. So I'm gonna jump right into this. We got a wave beam somewhere. I didn't see where. I haven't seen anything in the last couple of minutes. I saw a springboard somewhere, and I read something about a speed booster. So, and I see 10 power bombs for the runners, which means the items that we saw earlier at the back of Gauntlet will be available to them. That's a very, very nice find. I'm sure every single one of those runners will be going up the first opportunity they get. You'd usually want to do that probably through Red Tower. We see Tiberius doing the reverse green star. Going the other way through Red Tower has the upside of you going through a couple more checks, but you will arrive there later. Twin Elements doing the right thing and picking up a reserve tank simultaneously with Kaizenton. So we got Twin Elements, formerly known as Jake, on 1,084 points. In the top left corner, very fast runner, very experienced. In Randomizer 2, the only one in this race I see ahead of that guy is Farfelu in the bottom right corner. He is even faster and even more experienced in Randomizer. He's pretty much the strongest player in this whole thing. And in the entire ladder, I might be the one with the most points, but Farfelu is the strongest player. In the top right, Tiberius, who is not as experienced in Randomizer, but he's a pretty good vanilla runner, sub 50 runner. And in the bottom left, we got Kaizenton, who's not a vanilla runner at all, if I'm not mistaken. But he's a pretty experienced, really experienced randomizer runner who's getting faster all the time. And he also does lots of very stupid things like hard way to hell seats, stuff like that. So that guy really knows what's what. And knows what to do in every situation. Alright, okay, let's see. So we got Tiberius already in landing site, like I said. Tiberius skipped a little bit to get there first. Might pay off, doesn't necessarily have to. And we have Twin Elements going through Blue Brinstar. He will take those checks, maybe even Billy Mays. I don't think we had no first power bombs were at BT, so those checks are all open. Wants to be a bit conservative with his power bombs because he needs a couple more to get all the checks if he also wants to do the criteria supers check. and shouldn't do stuff like that in this case. Okay, let's go through that. He needs 2 more for Billy Mays, and then he's on 3. That's exactly enough to do all the checks. So he's still good. Right, Tiberius straight going for barrier, and there's one more item in Gauntlet. Would be funny if that's actually Gravity Suit, then it would be pretty much go mode in Gauntlet. I've had an SMRAT seat that had both suits at the back of Gauntlet. It was pretty funny. But it's just a pack of misses. I'm gonna set this on full screen so I can see better, because Tiberius colors don't make it easy to spot stuff. Alright, we got the Billy Mays check. So those checks for Tiberius, they are out of logic. You'd usually have to get Screw Attack to get those items. And I think Speed Booster is fine to get up there. Just some ammo in Billy Mays. Farfalu already in Old Mother Brain, didn't see what was there. Hope I'll see it on the other runner screens. And Farfalu indeed also going for Criteria Supers. Tiberius through Gauntlet, has to be careful not to drop on the left or the right, has to take out all those crumbled blocks at the same time, positions himself and gets through nicely, so he can take both of those OP items. Alright, Spring Ball, and we don't have Grapple or Ice Beam yet. We would need both those items to comfortably go through the seed without finding gravity in the end. But we have Speed Booster, so this one is probably not going to be a Crystal Flash Skip seed. A Crystal Flash clip, that is. Oh, it's Spacer! That's a great find, actually. If you got Wave Beam and find Spacer, that's pretty cool. That's a one-shot for lots of those mobs. Alright, Tiberius refilling his health. He left a good chunk of his health in the Gauntlet area. That acid is really painful. I think it's pretty much a health point per second, per frame, so 60 per second, I think. Might be around that. It hurts like that. I'm allowed to say that word, right? Or do I have to say heck? I'm never sure about that. Tiberius with a spark into PBs at Gauntlet landing site, which is just a pack of missiles. Kaizentin, meanwhile, has not gone up right Red Tower. Looks like all the runners went through Blue Brinstar to get all those checks in a nice, neat order. Only Tiberius. I don't know at which point he decided to turn around. He might have left a couple of things behind in Green Brinstar, maybe in Big Pink, but it shouldn't be anything too important if I look at his tracker. Twin Elements doing the wall jumps up into Gauntlet. It's a bit tougher with high jump boots, but it's certainly doable. And on the upside, you only have to do one of those jumps. Another pack of power bombs for Tiberius. With the items the runners got, Speed Booster and also a Barrier Suit, then usually 15 is fine. I don't know if he saw the item at Maze. Gonna check Mermaid missiles now. Tiberius being the most interesting one right now because he's ahead. Sees all those checks as the first player. Alright, what else do we need? We need Gravity Suit or things to replace Gravity Suit, which would be Ice Beam and Grapple. And we would need ammo or charge beam. The beam itself, like I said, is already pretty good for the runners. Runners now going, most of them going into Phantom, which is, in my opinion, the correct choice to do. Once you're up there, you might as well go there, and then you can always make the decision of skipping the other items in Wreck Ship. Somebody maybe could tell me how much energy is required with the suit to put Phantom into logic. So interesting stuff we could do in Wreck Ship. Obviously, as soon as you find the second suit in Wreck Ship, you would stop checking more there. But in this case, also, if you find Screw Attack, runners would be well advised to stop searching for stuff, because that Screw Attack does put the Warrior suit into logic, which means pretty much almost 100% that there is no suit in the rest of Wreck Ship. Warrior and some screw would normally be required for E-tanks. Yeah. It could also be that a gravity suit would have been going down Red Tower, so in that case it could put Screw Attack into Wreck Ship, which would be the reason why the Screw Attack for me would be the instant sign to turn around. Alright, Kaizentin with his gauntlet playthrough, not really check. He's checking one item, but he knows the other two and wants them. I do doubt that too, Reem, but it is possible. It's not very likely. Tiberius fighting the ghost. And gets it done. So that was a pretty good skip by Tiberius. I hope he will stick to it. He's only missing Spacer, which you can afford. Farfalu, in his Phantom fight, also done, has edged out a little lead on the other two players that didn't skip as much as Tiberius did. Just missiles at right side supers. Wants to get the D-boost, gets it. It's just on one E-tank, but he should be fine with the suit he got. More missiles. Wrecked ships so far not paying off, but it doesn't necessarily have to. Let's see what he decides to do. Take a save and go into E-tank, or just nope out. No, that looks like a save. Howdy, Anthony, and welcome. So we are looking for either the logic item to get the Warrior suit, or anything else, like a gravity suit. Oof. Luckily he got that Warrior suit, getting into the spikes would hurt otherwise. Warrior suit gives you 75% damage reduction against all environmental damage. So those spikes that do 60 damage against suitless or gravity suit will only do 15 damage against Warrior suit. Indeed, Kaizentin not going into Phantom. Interesting choice. If he wanted to force a bit of diversion, then that was definitely the best thing to do. Phantom down for twin elements. Farfalu did not do a safe scum into Wrecked Ship E-tank. It's almost clawed back that lead that Tiberius got with skipping the items in Green Brinstar. Farfelu is just OP. Yep, I would agree with you on that. And in this particular seat, I would have probably gone up as well for the suit and the space jump, and then noped out of top of Wreck Chip. Alright, we got new checks on Kaizenten's side. He's going for the X-ray. And same thing you're saying for Wreck Chip pretty much is also almost completely true for this check. But sometimes logic is weird and it might pay off anyway. Alright, Sky Missiles is an E-Tech. I'm guessing Tiberius wants that. Yeah, he does go for it. A suit can definitely be at Wreck Chip. Absolutely. That all depends on where Screw Attack is hiding. If Screw Attack is one of the next checks for Kaizenten, like Spacer, Crate Area, or High Jump Boots, or even Bubble Mountain, the one item, then Wreck Chip is absolutely in logic, and then a suit can be there. It's just not very likely. It's just as likely to find Gravity Suit right now for Kaizenten. But yeah, the more I think about it, the more I like the play by Kaizenten, to be honest. We'll see if it pays off. Was Speed Booster in logic? I'm guessing it was, because it can't be Speed Lock. Alright. Eloquence, alright. So, looks like only crap at Wreck Chip. That's too bad for the runners. And that means we will find Screw Attack or Gravity Suit really soon on Kaizenten's side. Obviously, he's hoping to find Gravity. Farfelu only now checking the Mermaid Missiles, it looks like. Alright, the item behind Crate, it is. Just a missile pack, getting closer to the one of those two items. So we got left Janitor's Closet, High Jump Boots, and Bubble Mountain. Just 5 checks for Kaizenten. Janitor's Closet is... It's Screw Attack, so you definitely wanna keep going down. That means Gravity Suit will be, for us, it will be in Upper Norfair or at Crocomire. But for Kaizentin, it could also be at Reg Chip. He doesn't know that. I'm sure he'll hope for the best and keep going into Norfair. Now he's down here. Yep, he does. But because it's randomizer, Gravity could just as well be the next item he sees. Kaizentin's sprite seems to be a mirrored chair. It's hard to make out if you don't know the original sprite he's using. Looks a bit Cronenbergy. Didn't Kaizentin want to use a mirrored Samus at some point? And just missiles at high jump. What's Kaizentin's next step? Okay, he's going through Cathedral, but he's skipped Ice, if I'm not mistaken. So he's leaving those behind. Maybe wants to do them right at the end. He might also have made the decision to go into Lower Norfair first, which might not be in logic, but can be the fastest play. Since he only needs a bit of ammo and the gravity suit, it's not a bad play. You don't have to check anything in Lower Norfair. You can just run through there straight to Ridley, kill him, and go back, and then you're in a good spot to check the rest of Bubble Mountain. But nope, Kaizentin is going for the Bubble Mountain checks first. All four of those runners would have no problem playing Lower Norfair without Gravity Suit. I'm sure about that. Honestly, I wouldn't know what to make of that sprite if I didn't know it was a mirrored chair. But yeah, it's kind of like bird feet sometimes, you're right. Oh yeah, Sunformer is playing too, that's right. Should actually get the stream up of him. Alright, Sunformer, where are you? Sunformer in Reg Chip, currently doing the Reg Chip E-Tank check. Just supers at Speed Booster, didn't see the item in the ceiling. Probably nothing worthwhile. Twin Elements meanwhile arriving at his X-ray check. He's fallen a bit behind Farfalu, who's just blazing fast, and behind Tiberius, who's still leading off that skip he did in Green Windstar. Leading Twin Elements, that is. The total lead at this point goes to Kaizentin. For him, it might still be a suit in Reg Chip, but he's soon to find out that there is nothing in Reg Chip as soon as he finds the gravity suit he wants. It's not there, so it's either at Ice Beam or at Crocomire. Croc prediction is a good one now. Graph at Indiana Jones, alright, I'd say cosine then. What are you going to do, Kaizentin? Lower Norfair or Croc? It's Lower Norfair for Kaizentin. Doesn't pick up that E-Tank on the way. Ballsy. With gravity, with just barrier suit, those enemies in Lower Norfair hurt. Should be fine though. With screw attack, that's fine. Has to be a bit careful in Lava Dive. The lava isn't as bad. It doesn't drag your health down that fast. But he has to be careful not to jump into any of those flames. They do 100 damage. I think we're going to see Ice Beam now from Farfalu. Lava Dive at Kaizenten's side. Oh, misses the ledge, but it's not bad. Just don't get hit by a flame and it's all fine. Misses the ledge again. And at Ice Beam we got Plasma. Oh, that's a neat find. That makes Lower Norfair even safer. Kaizenten gets out. Alright. Health is good enough. He might opt to go for the refill at Croc, but I'm guessing he won't. Probably gonna go down. Yup. Checking the item in the wall at Crumble Shaft. And if that's not gravity, then we have a gravity at Croc. It's not. We're gonna see Mr. Croc. Alright. Still worth it, I think, for Farf to go there early. Plasma is a nice fight. It's pretty likely in these seeds you'll find enough ammo before you find Charge Beam, but you never know. Kaizenten doing the right thing, skipping all the item checks until now. What you want to do is like do the quick ones. Peeps of Shame, Hoter Missiles, 3 Musketeers, those are good. You can also go into Fire Fleece if you really want and check the mail, the jail missiles. Energy kinda low, but should be all good. That's right, Ice or Charge. And for those 2 items I do the quick checks. But definitely not go to GT and also not go to Mickey Mouse. Climb Superus was checked by someone. There was nothing, I think. Doubly at Norfair Reserve. Missed that before. Pack of Subarus at Peeps of Shame. You wanna pick that up? And Kaizenten in a good spot for fighting Ridley after this. Does not want to do the speed strats, rather super down the Metal Pirates. It's just as fast, I'd say. It's just you lose a couple of supers. But he's on 42, so it's all fine. Billy Mace was ammo, I think, a pack of Subarus and 1 pack of missiles. Kai doing a bit of farming. Never a bad idea. With Warrior Suit, I wouldn't blame him if he wants to be on a little more health. Uses his screw attack to farm those flies. Oh, he gets 3 flies on screen with that strat. That's pretty cool. I mean, the left and the right one take a long while until they get there to get killed by him, but still, it's a good strat. I like it. I still like going for the underhand shot, like collect the 2 flies under me and then shoot them. Alright, let's go, Ridley. Be careful. You got this. 30 supers and bird is down. Nice roll under, nice turnaround. Yeah, he got this. Already half dead, it looks like. Don't drop into the asset. That's not a good idea. Still good on health. Vanilla Charge is a great question. So, for the non-initiated, Vanilla Charge in this context means Charge Beam behind Ridley. Charge has a whopping 6.9% probability of being behind Ridley. which is just an insane number. Also, it's a nice number. Bombs, high jump can be there. I've seen Spacer there. This time, unfortunately, just a pack of missiles. If my number's correct, it's more likely to find charge at Ridley than it is to find bombs at Bomb Teresa. Alright, what about the others? Farfalu just entering Lower North here, and Twin Elements is doing the Cathedral check now and going into Bubble Mountain. Might or might not go through the Bubble Mountain checks after that. I'm sure all these runners will go for the Bubble Mountain checks before they do Croc. Tiberius doing them already, and Twin Elements might decide to do Lower North here before he does that. Looks like it. The E-Tank. And he skips it. But also goes for the Bubble Mountain checks first. Farfalu with a Mickey Mouse check, just a pack of supers. I don't think Kaizenton went into Firefleece. Let's see if he checks Jail. Nope, he's leaving it all behind. I'm sure we will see Hoto Ruby missiles though. He does, and it's supers, and he wants them. Tiberius now with his lava dive. Good jump off the first thingy. And very nice jump up to the ledge. Nicely done, first try. Farfalu a bit low on power bombs, but has enough to get through the wastelands. Just has to remember to farm a little bit when he gets out. He will need 3 if I'm not mistaken. Or just 2, I think just 2, yeah. So he's fine. And Kaizenton is already out. And then we will see the 4-2-8-eyed dragon reptile that just happens to live down there, and you invade his home, completely wreck him, push him into the acid for whatever reason. It's the kind of similar, but legally distinct from Mickey Mouse missiles. Alright, Farfalu fighting the dragon, the pterodactyl. Is the P silent in pterodactyl in English? I think it is. Get out, Croc yelled. It's probably inviting you to a tea or something in his language. But you shoot supers in his mouth. Bird down for Farf. Gonna check for vanilla charge and be disappointed with missiles. Kaizenton flying over to a pack of missiles and flies back into some croc leg. Twin Elements hopping his way through the lava. Croc is down. Unfortunate fella. Alright, what's next? Is it gonna be Gravity? Is it gravity at Croc Power Bombs? It is! Not gravity at Croc Power Bombs. 3 more checks. Will my prediction come up first? It does. Cosine missiles. Oh no, it doesn't. Oh, you're gonna get gravity last then, Kaizentin. Tiberius is now fighting the dragon, space pelican, pterodactyl. I don't know how much ammo Tiberius had when he went into the fight. I hope it was enough. With the color palette swap, I'm not sure how dead Ridley is either. Superset Grapple. Here comes Reem's item. Reem with a 500 IQ prediction. Gravity suit indeed at Indiana Jones. Alright, that's almost go mode. Just needs a little more ammo if he knows how to do speed zap skip. And a little bit more ammo if he doesn't know how to do that. Is there such a thing, co-progression? You just made that up, right? Alright, anyway, that puts Kaizentin, doesn't put him in the lead, he was in the lead all the time. He got in the lead by not going into wreck chip. Great play. Tiberius indeed doesn't look like he farmed enough, or maybe at all. He's a vanilla player, so he's pretty used to having charged. Oh my god, 20 HP. That looks bad. Oh, Tiberius, what are you doing? You're dead. That's what you're doing. No! And Tiberius also forfeited from the race. GG, my man. You gave it your best, but then you forgot to farm. It happened to all of us. So are we getting Sunwoo Farmer on stream then? Quick update on Sunwoo. Sunwoo is right now going through Cathedral. Gonna be doing his Bubble Mountain checks next, I suppose. Maybe he will go into Croc earlier than the others. Oh, gonna be really exciting to see if Farfalu can claw that back. He got the advantage of having done wreck chip already, so 1 boss less to kill. And he's not that far away from Kaizentin anymore. This could be interesting in the end. Then also Zap Skip with Sweet Booster might come into play later. Farfalu has enough ammo for one of those plays. If he knows how to speed Zap Skip, he's fine. Oh man, Tiberius, yeah, I already said you're a vanilla runner, so you probably just forgot. Gravity would have been at Crocomire. At the Indiana Jones missiles. Hey, we got Sunfarmer, awesome. Yeah, in 2 hours, that's right. Well, yeah, ammo management is a big part of Randomizer. It pretty much starts with the check back of Gauntlet, where you want to start keeping a check on your powerbomb count, and after that every run is different. Alright, we got Farfalu equipped with Gravity Suit. You, Jake, and Farfalu did the same route. You had the advantage though, because you skipped a couple of checks in Green Brinstar. At least I think that's what you did, because I saw you going back up through Green Brinstar. Sunfarmer stopping on the way to Charge Beam a bit early, wanted to make sure he checks those missiles. And Kaizentin is farming up here. Doesn't want to rely on the speed kill against Dragon. Ah, don't worry, Super. That's not stopping Tiberius. I mean, he's streaming, but if you can figure that out, then we'll be more than happy to have you racing these. I was thinking about who I say this about, but you're the only one who can defend himself right now, so it's you. Yeah, it looks a lot like Farfalu is still in contention for this one. They might be going down to Turian pretty much at the same time. Has also a bit more ammo than Kaizentin. Then again, Kaizentin might also go for refill strats, but I think Kaizentin is pretty good with Speed Booster. Let's see if he can do that. Red Croc versus Green Croc. Who's faster? I'm not seeing who's in the lead. Oh, Green Croc is running back, but Red Croc almost at the acid. Has the lead now. Red Croc almost at the bridge. He's swiping. We got a swipe from Red Croc. And Red Croc is down. Red Croc wins the race. So it might look like Sunfarmer and Jake are at the same spot. Unfortunately for Sunfarmer, Twin Elements aka Jake already has his Ridley down, so that'll be a big advantage for him. So at the moment it looks like Kaizentin or Farfalu in P1 and Twin Elements in P3 with a big gap to the front and big gap to his back. Wait, where was Charge? Behind Dragon? Dragon reward Charge, yeah, that's awesome. It's not that much of a difference for the runners, if they have Plasma or not right now, because of all the supers they have. So the DPS is definitely there. There's Ice Beam! Cosine is Ice Beam! Sunfarmer the only ice player. And Twin Elements too. Simultaneously picking up that beam. That's cool. Ah, Forgotten Highway isn't the fastest route. I'd never do that. Honestly. But he got all the items to make that fast. Farfalu, on the other hand, he's just noping out. Did Farfalu even pick up Charge Beam? Farflu didn't pick up Charge Beam. Well, that means we're going to see a speed zap skip from him, I guess. Twin Elements has his Gravity Suit right now. Sunwoo Farmer going for the grapple item first. Just back up supers, which he wants. And Twin Elements on his way into Meridian. I'm afraid nobody is gonna find grapple. It's probably chilling somewhere in Meridia. And nobody's checking anything except stuff that is right on the way in Meridia. Oh, it could be GT2. You're absolutely right. And with that, Farfelu is taking the lead. Not just the net lead, the actual lead. Wanna see a refill from him? He needs all the ammo. He needs to have at least 15 power bombs. Well, 12 power bombs to be precise. 50-65 is enough, but not without a zap skip. Either zap skip or kill Zabatites and refill. Man, it's a testament on how fast Farfelu is. He gets past Kaizensen even with checking and full clearing wreck ship. That's amazing. That depends on how many missiles you get in. Runners have proven that they can get 10 plus missiles in with a Doppler, and no beam combo would be better than that. So Charged Spacer does 210 damage, which would be the same as 2 missiles. Farf does have enough ammo if he zap skips or if he decides to kill the Zabatites with missiles and refills. Well, yeah, you're technically correct, WJG. Microwave is better. But that's cheating. Oh man, I love me some random start. One of my favorite settings. My favorite setting is random start, area rando, late morph. I've had seats where I looked for morph ball for like 45 minutes or more. That stuff's just amazing. Farfelu out of the Metroid rooms, approaching the baby. Ah, you are again? This time you are technically correct, Reem. Yeah, the funny thing about super fun combat and super fun movement is that it's not super fun. What's the thing with that? Okay, Farfelu's baby skipping, jumping, shooting, jumping again, another jump, a morph, and he's out. Doesn't get grabbed, so no baby suit. Oh yeah, right, the logic in these is the almost easiest possible, I think. So those seeds are solvable by pretty much anybody who can play the game, who can finish the game vanilla. Did I take notes? What do you mean? At what point? With the logic? I know the logic of this by heart, which doesn't mean I don't make mistakes. Oh, there's bombs. Twin element skipping these, I understand. Oh, baby skip. No, I didn't even see the baby skip. It might have sounded like I was commentating the baby skip, but I really wasn't. I was commentating something else. No, no, please don't. Are there going to be questions about baby skip on the exam? I'm just getting a B then, I think. I didn't see what Farfalu did, but going from the fact that he is already in Mother Brain 2, I guess he did a speed zap skip. I'm so bad at that. I'm in fact so bad at that that I don't want to rely on it. Oh, that's a bad catch-up hit. Don't take another one, nice. And that's Mother Brain 2 down, and Farfalu has 2 more HP than he needs. And that's the reason why you always want to pick up reserves. Pick up 1 reserve unironically. You'll thank me. Twin Elements finds his charge beam. Also found plasma beam, so has all the beams. I don't have game audio for this, but if you have Farfalu on the stream right now, you will hear this annoying whooping all the time. Honestly, I was in a race earlier today and I didn't find any reserves, and that went through my mind too when I went into Turian. Oh, he doesn't have usable audio, so no whooping. Lucky you. Farfalu probably talking to his chatters in French, which he usually does. I think he's Quebecois, is that how you pronounce it? So, Farfalu is Canadian, Twin Elements is German, same as Tiberius and me. Like, you wouldn't have heard that already. I think Kaizentin is from the United States, and I'm not sure about Sunwoo Farmer. Alright, Farfalu escaping. There's nothing that could stop him from winning now, not even turning around too early on the door. Grapple in jail! Alright, we didn't see that earlier as well. So we'll see, maybe Farfalu wants to come in for an interview after this. This race he won just by pure pace. That was amazing to see. If Gravity Suit would have been anywhere else in Norfair, but not at Croc, then Kaizentin might have stood a chance, but not like this. The longer the seed goes, the more the advantage of faster movement will play out. Oh yeah, you could still do that. Maybe he's still around. Tiberius, you wanna come in for comms? For interview? And with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 1 minute and 10 seconds, Farfalu is the winner of this one. Hey, Farfalu's coming in, nice. Tiberius did die, but he also ran out of ammo at Ridley, and as a consequence of that, he died there. Yeah, it's rough. I think Tiberius forgot to farm without charge beam. Is there any item we didn't see? I guess X-ray. We got Farfalu, the winner, with us now. GG Farfalu, that was excellent.
Hi, thanks, GG. I gotta admit, I was scared I would get screwed with Gravity Suit in one of those check I skip early game. At some point, it was 50-50 chance I get Gravity at Croc, or I had to go back, all the way back to Billy Mays or something like that.
Oh, you didn't check Billy Mays, right? But you did go Ice Beam first, which Kaizentin didn't, so he never got Plasma. So you won this race on pace, and pace alone. That was amazing to see. Kaizentin, who's in a comfortable second place right now, he went up for his barrier and space jump, but then he decided to go down. So he skipped Wreck Chip first, and that put him in the lead for a long time, and you clawed that back over the duration of the seat. So pretty well done, amazing job.
Okay, well, I guess, yeah, Wreck Chip was completely blank. I think there were only missile there, so definitely a good call to skip that, but yeah, with Varia and Crateria, I don't know, it didn't feel right to skip a bunch of checks like this. I know Open Warfare was also open, but it was about 50-50 chance, and if Gravity is in Wreck Chip, well, you have to come all the way back, but yeah, it definitely could have paid in this one. But I see they have charge, so where did I miss that?
Behind Dragon.
Ah, well, okay.
Well, you were on enough ammo and you speed zap skip, so you didn't need it in the end.
Yeah, that was the point. I was not going to... I know ice is a big deal in Torian. You save almost a minute,
sure,
at least 45 seconds, I think, but you lose way more than that if you just look everywhere and don't find ice, so that was my thinking.
Absolutely. So Ice Beam would have been the one check in Croc you didn't go for.
Oh, well, I was in go mode there.
Yeah, I know. I understand completely. Well, that was it was also working out well for you that Gravity Suit was indeed at Croc, because it made the seat longer for everybody, which gave you more chance to claw back that lead that Kaizentin had. And you are just a lot faster than, well, not all of those guys, but most of those guys. Well, you're definitely faster than the others, and that late gravity helped you out a lot.
Yeah, definitely. I was looking for that. The more I was checking in Open Warfare and I didn't find anything. Well, while I was there, I knew I had to kill Ridley, so I did the lava dive, but I know gravity cannot be in Open Warfare, so I was just doing my quest, but yeah, I was really hoping for Grav to be there, because I was expecting some people to last locate Croc, or almost. So yeah, that was my only chance to be still in the race, I think.
Absolutely. With a early Croc, somebody might have been in front of you, but it didn't happen. All good. Kaizentin going for the animals here? Bad choice. Why would you do that?
He has such a kind heart.
Right. Yeah, Kaizentin always does the animals. He's consistent with it.
I know some people do, but you gotta save the frame.
Absolutely. Twin Elements meanwhile going for stand-up. And we got Kaizentin in second place. Race time GG time of 1 hour 6 minutes 18 seconds, 5 minutes behind ya. So that's how... Wow, 5 minutes lead after a full clearing wreck ship. That's amazing, man.
Yeah, I love practicing warfare. Unfortunately, I could not try the Lava Spark without gravity, but I've been grinding this lately because of RBO race and stuff like that. So yeah, Norfair is the part of the game I like to be, and especially with all that movement item I had, I could just fly through every room, and that was pretty fun.
Don't have to check a lot because, like you said, no gravity in lower Norfair. Can do the quick checks, might be charge beam, might be ice beam, stuff like that. But yeah, I'd have personally played it a little differently. I'd actually have gone into lower Norfair first, because it just because it leaves me in a better spot to do the bubble mountain checks.
Yeah, I thought about that, but maybe I was too born because I was thinking about Lava Spark.
Oh, okay, I see.
That's the only reason, and even
it's a good reason.
I'm pretty sure with base jump, I'm pretty sure it's faster not to Lava Spark and just fly in the lava, but yeah, it was only to have a faster lava dive. Will we be joined by Kaizen? Okay, yeah.
I don't know. We'll join after his credits. Okay.
He's coming, okay.
We're joined by Kaizinton. GG's, man. Well-deserved second place. Behind Farfelu, who, like Kuro once said, is unbeatable.
Yeah. Felt pretty terrible about that lava dive. That was really bad lava dive for me.
Yeah, but it was pretty much the only thing that didn't work out like you'd expect for you. And you did get it done in like your second or third attempt, so it's all fine.
Yeah. Not as bad as yesterday's.
What happened there?
Oh, yesterday's race I tried to do bootless lava dive for a while, then I went and found boots.
Ooh.
And ended up going through all my tanks twice before I got it. So yesterday was really terrible.
Quick GG to Twin Elements, who finished in third place with 1 hour, 8 minutes, 50 seconds. So, Kaizenton, you routed it exactly this... No, you were the only one to go down. That's what. Twin Elements routed it the same as Farfelu. Those two, same as Tiberius, went up first for a full clear of wreck ship. And that put you ahead for a while there. You were unlucky that Gravity Suit was where it was at Crocomire, because the deeper gravity was, the more opportunity it gave Farfelu to play out his movement advantage. So you did all the right things, but Farfelu was just too strong. We're joined by Twin Elements Breakjake in the meantime. GG's.
GG's.
So you came home third, routed it the same as Farfelu. That wreck ship must have felt bad.
A little bit.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I needed gravity to be somewhere in Upper Norfair. Crocomire was good enough. I wish I had actually gotten the ice beam and the plasma beam that were right there. That would have made a huge difference.
Oh well. Yeah, Plasma Beam was at Ice Beam and Ice Beam was at Cosine. You didn't get either of those. Wasn't that important in the end. You had so much ammo for Mother Brain. And Farfelu never found Charge Beam, so he had to do it with only supers and missiles.
Oops. Well, Ice Beam would have gotten me the sub skip. So that would have meant more ammo. Plasma Beam would have meant no stopping for the ship refill. Which would be kind of even here and there.
Yeah.
Also, no farming before Dragon if I'd had Plasma. Which would have saved a lot of time.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, actually not. Plasma wouldn't have...
Oh, wait.
Wouldn't have helped
Charge
you.
was behind Dragon.
That's right.
What happened to Tiberius?
Oh, Tiberius was funny. He thought he was on any % run and thought like 20 supers is enough for Ridley. But as we just talked about, Charge Beam was behind Dragon and, well, he didn't have that yet.
and he ran right into Ridley's room without enough ammo.
That's right. I think it might have worked out. You had 25 supers, okay, and I don't know how many missiles, and you also had power bombs, but in the end, the health was just not enough to get through it with those power bomb strats.
Mhm. I'm sorry for it.
Really, was dead? Whoa, I didn't even see that.
Well, I see I have the same collection percentage as Farfaloo, so that's good.
Yeah, you're on par with him. Definitely. Alright, now Samu Farmer is about to get into history.
Item rate is 45.
What made you all Twin Elements, and Farful already said it, what made you go for all the checks in Wreckship? We talked about that a lot in chat, because it was kinda unlikely that there would be a suit in Wreckship.
Maybe if you remember, I wanted to skip the Wreckship and then I turned around.
Oh, I didn't see that, okay.
Because it's like, oh, and if there is gravity, that totally sucks, you know. So
Yeah.
I went for it.
But there was a rule before. There was always a suit in Wreckship until last 3 weeklies, I think. We don't have a suit in Wreckship anymore. But you said it was unlikely a suit was there, but Varia was in Logic with Speed Booster, I think.
Nope, you need Screw Attack in SMRAT to get through Gauntlet.
Okay, and where? Okay, and Screw Attack was in North. Okay.
That's right, and that put Varia into Logic, and that would have put Gravity into Logic, but it would at the same time put all of Norfair into Logic.
Yeah,
And
I
not
forgot
Gravity, it would
that.
put Wreckship into Logic. Well, words.
I forgot that requirement because I knew I had Varia suit, 3 tanks and 2 reserves, so I was just thinking about, well, that's 5 tanks, so I'm pretty sure there has to be somewhere like at Crate or Norfair somewhere, so Wreckship is accessible. But I forgot about that. That's true. I thought with Speed Booster and a ton of power bombs, you can just go through Gauntlet. But yeah, nice to remember.
Yeah, it's really worth remembering, because especially there could have been a scenario where indeed Gravity Suit would have been around Crate or at High Jump Boots, and then Wreckship is in Logic. That would have meant that if you would happen to find Screw Attack in Wreckship, that would instantly mean that no suit can be there, and that would have made me turn around, so theoretically speaking.
So all 3 of us collected 45%.
Looks like it.
Nice.
I think you're wrong about Gauntlet. The Varia set on the presets page just has the energy requirements for bombs and power bombs. It doesn't list a separate requirement for Screw Attack.
Okay, let me check that out.
I don't see why it would require Screw Attack
Attack
instead of
was
power
at-
bombs.
Great.
They're about the same speed, about the same difficulty.
Well, knowing Logic for sure helps, but it can be hard remembering all those Logic with League, Season Race, Tournament.
Oh yeah.
Harder Logic. There's so many Logics.
It's sometimes just better to go for what you feel like is easiest for you. I've made that experience so many times. So, Kaizentin, if you go to the statistics page and you pick the settings preset SMRAT 2021, then you will see that Screw Attack has a 0% of being found at Energy Tank Gauntlet or the 2 exit items.
Oh, okay. The stats page is a bit harder to get to, so I never go and look at it. I just go by the presets.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what you mean by that, but, well, you sure have your way to do this. All right, this might be enough for Farfalu to claw back the lead in the ladder. Since I'm chickening out today.
Yeah, I would have to see what was the difference between our ranking, but
It's not a
that's
lot.
unfortunate. I could not steal your points today. Yeah, that's 20 points. Then again, I remember you saying the unbeatable Farfalu, but I think you beat me every time this season, or I beat you
No.
once, and I think
I'm
you
keeping track of this. It's 4-2 at the moment.
4-2. Okay, I
In my
thought it was
favor.
4-1 or something like that. Okay.
You were ahead in 2 of those. I think in one of the seats we were both beaten by somebody else. I don't remember why. Might have even been Kaizenten.
I haven't been keeping track, but if it was either a Shack Tool or a Croc Seed.
I'm only keeping
Probably a
track
Shack
of
Tool
the
seed.
of the head-to-head with Farfalu, though. The others. Oh man. Kind of proud of that, the 4-2. But yeah, you'll be in first place where you belong. I just hope we get the 4-way race at the end of the ladder done this season.
Yeah, I would be in for sure. That's exciting to race SMRAT. I know we don't have to do our tricks, but we can always do it if we want. So that's something that makes the SMRAT exciting. Break the logic if you want, but it gives you information, like you said. If Screw Attack was in Wreck Ship, we'll just leave and you have more information like this. But knowledge is also important.
Absolutely. And deciding when to go by your guts and when to do some sort of strange item check, stuff like that. Yeah, that's the most interesting thing, I think, about SMRAT, that it's so readable. And which makes it a great setting to race others in.
Yeah, definitely others, newer member of the community can still race those because they just don't have to do harder tricks.
Right. It's also how I got into the game. It was years ago when I saw Rando League for the first time, and I thought, oh my god, randomized Super Metroid, that's amazing. I never speedran it or anything before. And I tried it and I failed badly, and I left the game again. And then SMRAT came out, and I started doing more and more stuff in that. So thanks to SMRAT, I'm in this game. And now I'm doing late morph area rando stuff like a madman.
Late
Not
morph
quite-
is too weird.
Not quite the weird stuff that Kaizenten is doing. He's more of a masochist and stuff like that.
I played Late Morph for a while, then I decided it was giving me Screw Attack too early.
That is true. Screw Attack and Speed Booster, and sometimes both suits.
So when I realized that was happening, I decided, okay, back to early Morph.
Okay. Alright, we got Sunformer finishing up here. Not too far away. He's getting closer and closer all the time. Finishing in 4th place with an official race time.gg time of 1 hour 20 minutes and 32 seconds. Nicely
GG.
done. And there he is. Hey, Sunfarmer. GG's.
One. GG's.
So you went the same way that Tiberius, Twin Elements, and Farfalu went. As far as I could tell, because you were on Restream later, you probably went for a wrecked ship full clear, I think.
Yes.
And that had absolutely nothing.
Oh, I
'Cause
know.
it- so
I was
Farfalu,
hoping for a grav or something.
yeah, everybody did, but nobody got nothing. That was sad. So Farfalu won this despite going wrecked ship first, like you. He was just too fast for anyone. And Kaizenton got that second place by skipping Wreck Chip and going for barrier and space jump and then going down into Norfair.
Okay. Yeah, it was very, very fun.
You sure you don't sound like it?
No, it was fun. I enjoyed myself.
Cool.
I
That's
was
good to hear.
disappointed in Wreck Ship, but that's okay.
In my opinion, skipping Wreck Chip is always a good choice.
I know I need to be more like you, man.
In this commentator's opinion, Wreck Chip sucks. Anyway, nicely done.
Oh,
So you're
thank you.
getting, it looks like you're getting closer every race.
Yeah, I'm getting the hang of it a little bit, here and there. Some things I pick up on, and others take a little time, but
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you're better than Tiberius. You finished the run and you didn't go into Ridley's fight without the necessary ammo.
oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it do. It does.
Alright, as we are nearing the end of Sunfarmer's credits, anything anybody of you would like to add?
I want to ask you, Beamer, what about the race later?
No, I told you already, I'm mentally exhausted after my race this afternoon.
Yeah, and comms?
No, actually, no comms, because my mouth is, for one, my mouth is dry after this one. And also, I would like to watch the Formula 1 race and also the CSGO major final.
Major final?
Yeah, big tournament.
That sounds really big.
It's always fun to see. If you're into that kind of stuff. I played CSGO for so many years. I'm not into it that much anymore, but when there's a big tournament, I like watching it.
Hey, that's
When
cool.
is it?
It's I think at 8 our time, 2 p.m. Eastern time, and it's gonna be on some Twitch channel with a lot of viewers. Should be on front page actually. Well, it was my pleasure to do comms. Thank you, Break Jake. Thank you, Farfulu, Sunfarmer, and Kaizenton for racing. Thank you, Tiberius. Was cool to watch. It was amazing to see how Farfulu clawed back that lead and showed me how much more work I have to do. It was really cool. Okay, anything else from you guys? All right, then I guess that's
I
it.
want to say
Oh.
thank you for everything, guys, and it's always a pleasure racing with you guys, and looking forward to the next one.
Looking forward to seeing you win pretty soon. All right, thanks Reem for the letter. Thank you WJG for the restream. I'm OK Beamer. We are raiding Crimson J, and with that I'm saying goodbye, GG. Until next time.